Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. This is your tarot reading today with a mix of astrology, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So check out in the description box the links if you do not know what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus is. You could have Capricorn holding a really specific placement, and we are going to see what God, Spirit, Universe has for you today. All right, so we've got Virgo, the alchemist. So Mars is currently in Virgo. You could have strong Mars placements, so check that. And Lilith, wild feminine. All right, so I feel like there's definitely a physical relationship. Definitely a physical relationship here. We'll get a mantra to get started with. All right, appreciation. So the appreciation card has come out. I feel there's definitely a connection to appreciate yourself more. Appreciate how far you've come, or appreciate the unknown into what is changing. What you've been manifesting, the new thoughts that have been coming through. The new thoughts that have been coming through. Communication. South Node. The number 1515, inner wisdom. Yeah, definitely a time to be going inwards. Inwards with the way you communicate with yourself. Inwards with the way that you communicate with others, and in relationships. Relationships to yourself and relationships in others. Something could be falling apart right now. Your inner wisdom is your greatest power. Listen to your inner voice for guidance. All right, let's get the situation. Inner wisdom. God, Spirit, Universe, please come through. Whoa, there we go. All right, we've got new moon in Scorpio. So there's something about deep reflection, deep inner wisdom, working through your fears of yourself, working through your fears of what you think is your worth, and the fear of the person that you're becoming. You know that something is falling apart. You know these feelings that you have been having have made you feel very unsettled to be going into your shadow aspect, the shadow feminine side. Even if you're masculine energy, male or female, yin or yang, there is something about feminine energy coming through here. You're beginning to realize that what you've seen your worth to be is no longer where your worth is going. All right, let's get the tarot. Oh, okay. 3 cards. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Something communication is coming through very fast. A new Page of Wands, King of Swords. Something is coming through really fast in your mind that's coming into the physical. 4 of Pentacles. So you're manifesting something you're manifesting something new that's coming in, that's going to set new foundations. So what's in your mind is going to come through. Potentially a relationship in a career, a relationship, a personal relationship. All right, let's get some more. God, Spirit, Universe, what do Capricorns need to know for their near future? Whoa. Temperance. Yeah, you're rebalancing your energies. This is Sag and Jupiter energy with the Temperance here. Really strong foundations. Saturn energy. Whoa. Tower. Yeah, something big is changing. What you've been thinking of is definitely, this is not bad. This has happened. This has been happening over the last 6 months. So since the Capricorn new moon, something is coming to a head. Whoa. Yeah, the Chariot. Cancer energy. Cancer is currently opposing the Capricorn moon. The sun is currently, as I'm doing this reading, the sun is currently in Cancer, which opposes the full moon. That's what creates a full moon. So something is being illuminated in your foundations, in a relationship around the home, in the relationship, how you see yourself, your roots, your family. That's not for everyone. Well, yeah, you've been going through a really hard time. Nine of Swords. You've been losing sleep over this. You've been very unsettled. This could be a job. Not for everyone, but you need to change. You need the desire to be able to change your mindset. Sleepless nights, hard work, working at something that's coming in fast now. You had to lose a lot. Tower energy, you had to lose a lot to gain the understanding of not what your worth was, but what your worth is becoming. You had to release those energies. What type of support does Capricorn have right now? What type of support? A lot of people have walked away from you because of what you chose to do. This isn't for everyone, but when you decide to change direction and emotionally go through the energies to clear out your root chakras, you're going to lose a lot of people that you were once connected to because of the path that you're choosing to go on. These are new emotions. These are definitely new emotions that are coming through, which are causing these sleepless nights. Hermit, yeah. This isn't for everyone, but you may feel you haven't been going out much, you haven't been socializing, you've just been working on your inner self. And your emotions have been racing. These are all single energies. Not one of these cards. There is a mixture of major and minor arcana here. These are all single energies. Young, new energies at the top, and very wise, knowledgeable. If it wasn't for where you've been or what you knew, you wouldn't be able to create these new energies. Use that as your foundation. The Hermit, the Temperance, the Chariot, these are all noble archetypes. Their knowledge and their wisdom is ancient. You could be getting information, this is coming through, you could be getting information from family or even ancestral energy. Something that was lost in the generations is coming back. It's your turn. There's a lot of masculine energy. There's a lot of masculine energy on the table, but again, with the wild femininity, which is, oh my God, Scorpio, Black Moon Lilith just came out of a 6-month retrograde in Scorpio. This is going to be relevant to some people. So whatever's been going on in your relationships, if you feel like if you've been having relationships fall apart, if you have been confused with someone not communicating, not being, changing their direction, not communicating or meeting you halfway in relationships, this is a big aspect. This is a big astrological aspect that is taking place right now. So there is going to be change. There is change shifting. If you haven't felt the change, I'd be shocked. You are definitely feeling the change emotionally. For those who are connected to the relationship side, whether this be partnership, career collaboration, bosses, relationships, friendships, don't really think it's got much to involve friendships, only the fact that you haven't been quite social or your social atmosphere is changing. Bottom of the deck, experiencing a breakup or shake-up. So there could be something here. You could be changing jobs. Again, a career or a job that you've had for a long time is now changing. You've lost that. You could have been unemployed or figuring out a new career path. Yeah, so some form of breakup. Luck, whatever you're asking, yes, the lady beetle. Luck is on your side. So there's something good coming in. Spirit, can you give me some more information for our Capricorns on what's coming in? What's energetically coming in? Health. Your health is getting a boost. You're starting to think about yourself again. You could have been in a job where you were really, really run down, overworked, because you had to support yourself. It could have been the money. It could have been the reputation. It no longer serves your best interest. Luck is on your side. Health. What else is coming through for our beautiful Capricorns? Whoa. I'm going to put them back and I'm going to take this one. Make a decision and work on your inner healing. Make a decision and work on your inner healing. Challenges. The sea goat, the mountain goat, climbing the mountain. Something long term. We don't evolve if we don't have those challenges. You could have felt stagnant in your work, stagnant in your health routine, knowing that something was coming to an end. Yeah, you need to commit yourself. Whoever this is for, I don't know, but whatever this yes is, you've got to commit to it. Whatever this yes is, you've got to commit to it. That is a yes from spirit. Commit to what the new, commit. Page of Wands. Interesting. All right, let's get a couple more cards for our beautiful Capricorns. Again, guys, I have been away. This room's probably a little echoey, so I'm working on it. I have not even finished setting up yet, but it's good to be back. It is definitely good to be back. Make sure, head over in socials. Guys, it has been pretty quiet on socials, as you can imagine, with me moving. But yes, definitely head over there. YouTube, Instagram, all the links are in the description box. Let me know where you're listening from. I'm in Australia. I would love to hear where you are listening from around the world. And make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Kee of Soul Tarot and Kee of Soul Astrology over on Instagram as well. Kee of Soul Astrology is building a foundation, and there will be a YouTube channel for astrology soon. All right. Few last readings for our beautiful. Not at all. Another question that you've had, not at all. I feel like that's saying, you know, you've been questioning, am I not good enough? And I feel like it's saying not at all. Like, you are good enough, but only you can figure that out. This Capricorn full moon is really meant to, full moons are endings of things. And I feel like this is a beginning. It's like a new beginning of a new foundation. All right, let's get some baby verses. Oh, debt. Yeah, I feel like you've paid off a karmic debt and it's time to start living your dreams. You could, this is not for everyone. Divine union. Some of you could be meeting your new partner in a new job position, a new career. There could be some form of divine union. It could be a business collaboration also, for those who connect with that. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of yes. A lot of yes. All right, last few cards. Whoa. It's weird. What does Spirit have for Divine Union again? God, Spirit, Universe, please provide some final answers or guidance for our Capricorns and what is expected for them in the near future. All right, got a whole bunch here. So, yeah, Divine Union again. We've got underestimated. So you've definitely been underestimating yourself. Instigator, you're your own worst enemy. Stop underestimating yourself. You are your own worst enemy. It's time to get out of that comfort zone. Some of you beautiful Capricorns are coming up to travel. There is travel happening. You've been very secretive about the changes that you've been making, which is not a bad thing. When Capricorns are so driven and career orientated with their goals or what they're passionate about in their job, at times secretiveness can be where we make the most progress. People don't interfere with our goals or our dreams. This is where it happens, so don't fear this card at all. Oh, again, yes, whatever you keep asking, it's a yes. It's a big fat yes. This is personal. This is definitely personal. Capricorns, I feel like the next 6 months for you are going to change your life. Yeah, emails. Someone needs to check their email. You could have a job offer coming through. Check your emails. Soul connection. Again, you could be connected to someone through work. You could be reconnecting with your own soul that you've shut out for so long. Something to do with pets. Not everyone, I don't know what that means. You could be working with animals. It doesn't have to be pets, but any form of animals. You are protected. Or some of y'all need to use protection. I don't know who that's for. But it's just coming out. All right. Take it slow. Take it slow. So, yeah, Saturn energy, grandfather time, whatever you're working on, take your time. You are driven. You are very driven. Or you could be driving while you're listening to this. Or the travel, you could be driving. You could drive trains for a living. You could be a delivery driver. I don't know, take that how it resonates. Angry. Time to release the anger that you've had on yourself. Time to release the anger or you not feeling good enough. Or don't be an angry driver. I don't know. Blame. You could have gotten the blame for something or you need to stop blaming yourself. Ooh, all right. What a reading. Okay. So just before we finish off, I'm going to do a couple of little charms. All right, what do we got here? We've got a baby elephant, elevate, alleviate, you could be traveling to India or Bali or somewhere where there are elephants. You could be working with elephants. This could be a really big move, you know, putting your foot down, making that decision. We've got a gold heart, so something you're really passionate about or someone really loves you. A lantern. Again, so with the lantern, I'm getting the Hermit card here. So, you know, keep shining your light. Again, I'm getting trains for someone like early 1900s. Gold, train, lantern. Yeah, again, there's a dog bowl with a bone. Top dog. You could be receiving a reward at work. Definitely having faith at this time. The choice is yours, whatever direction you decide to go. A parrot. You need to keep telling yourself you're worth it. You're worth the job. You're worth the relationship. You're worth everything positive that's going to be coming towards you very soon. You're preparing for it. There's a key. And get creative with yourself. You're about to blossom. You are a star. There's 2 love hearts here, so there's definitely a divine union or a connection. Leaves, I believe in you. And definitely have angel protection. All right, guys, that is it. That is all I have for our beautiful Capricorn today. Happy full moon, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.